How's it going, everyone? Session here. Welcome. So, there has obviously been a large list of teasers and hints and ideas coming about Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, which I think has been a really big surprise to a lot of people because there was this conversation, a while ago about how they were only going to be using Modern Warfare 2 for, an extra year so that they break that cycle. Looks like that's not the case. However, we do also understand that essentially speaking, uh, all the stuff that's in Modern Warfare 2 will be getting into Modern Warfare 3, so there's no real like progression lost for it. So there's obviously a lot of conversations happening about this, but let's just crack into these trailers. We are going to watch all three consecutive trailers that came out back to back between each of the teasers. There's the Modern Warfare 3 trailer, the teaser, there's a Makarov trailer, and then we finally get the gameplay trailer that came out a couple minutes ago. So let's crack at each one and see what's going on. Ooh, that red is crazy, actually.
It's cutting the heads off snakes. He's not new. He's not new. He's not new. Never bury your enemies alive.
Okay. 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 November 10? Okay. So oh man, listen, I'm very fascinated. Let's watch that one more time. Because I think there's a lot going on in this small little detail. I feel like there's a little hint that was put right here in the very beginning of it, but I don't know.
He's not new. He's not new. He's not new. Never bury your enemies alive.
That's got to be Makarov, right? Because, well, I kind of got that hint. So I watched the trailer before and I saw the image and it looked like Makarov because I think if you try and go between the time lapse and how the game functions, Modern Warfare 1 2019 was obviously like the COD 4 experience sort of. Modern Warfare 2 kind of stumbled like between the two games, so it was kind of like Modern Warfare 1 and like Modern Warfare 1.5 comparison to the old trilogy. And then Modern Warfare 3, I think, is actually going to be the storyline of Modern Warfare 2 being told. So we actually find out about like Shepard and everything that happens as well. So, obviously this being Modern Warfare 3, I don't think it's technically going to be Modern Warfare 3 from the original trilogy, basically. So this is actually doing like a whole different story being retold, which I think is fire. Now, with that being said, we have the reveal of who was the eyes behind the original teaser trailer. This I haven't seen. Oh, this
The danger we face is clear and present.
oh shoot. Oh.
This is not a threat, not an if, but when.
Okay. Oh my gosh, dude. Ooh. Okay. Okay.
A force of evil who seeks to tear the world apart, piece by piece.
Yo, are they gonna do no Russian?
Every ally is a weapon.
That would be
Every
so
bystander, a
crazy.
shield. We don't know his next target, but we know ours. Makarov.
My Joker smile, you know who
Yo.
the villain is. Just so
Okay.
you remember who you're dealing with.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that was actually crazy. The no Russian tip right there that I think that we saw the little thing for, man, that gives me real concern. Um That's crazy, dude. And they gave us little like snippets too of what was going on during that part. It was kind of crazy actually. Like this is gameplay. And we go underwater and we pull the trigger for the thing with the cars in here. Oh man, like that's crazy actually. And then this is a cutscene with Makarov, I guess, being in prison after what happened, which all that makes sense too if you watch the first two campaigns. Um, this image, I know it seems like so like, but for some reason, this image and this moment hit me so crazy in my feelings. It was nuts actually. So I'm really excited about this. And now with that being said, we have ourselves the reveal of the gameplay trailer for Modern Warfare 3. Let's dive into it. Oh shoot.
We need to roll under the radar to get this done.
Let's
Shut up,
make sure
Bosman.
they don't see the sunrise.
Okay.
We need to know if he's working with Moscow.
Ooh. Okay.
Position.
Let's go to work, Bravo.
Okay. Okay. Yo, I know this part too. Okay. Wow.
He knows you're coming.
Oh my gosh. Wait. Okay. This is fire.
This is devastation on a global scale.
We have 2 missiles incoming. If you are there, get out.
It's killing civilians.
Visual on target. We need medevac now.
You want a world war?
Yo. It was crazy, dude. The freaking 3D print gun was crazy, actually. Oh.
Pre-order the Vault Edition and get the Nemesis Operator Pack and the Fate Weapon Vaults. The Season 1 Black
Oh,
Cell
there's
Bundle with
freaking-
50
there's another
tier
one
skips
too, man.
and more.
That's so sick, actually. This weapons thing looks so crazy. This is exactly what they did with the FJX Cinder stuff with the M4 and that whole class series thing too. This is really crazy, actually. So what I will say is that the multiplayer experience and the Warzone experience and all that stuff, it's there and we like it and we enjoy it for what it is. But if there's one thing that really hits me so well with the recent Modern Warfare Remake trilogy, it's been the campaign. The campaign has been so amazing. Like, just, I don't have words for it on how good it's been. Like, when I went to replay the first Modern Warfare 2019 version and then went to go back and then do the second one on release day, I loved every second of it. And it was so unbelievably amazing in every way, shape, and form. I was so amazed. It was phenomenal in every way. So I hate to admit it, but like I'm really excited about this campaign. I think the campaign is going to be so good. And I feel like if people spend every single waking day playing Call of Duty, then eventually, that luster, you're kind of like, I'm not so sure. But the season of campaigns with what they've been doing every year, like when you go play the campaign and you come back to it later on, it's just been so good, dude. Like unbelievably good. And I'm excited for it. I know that, like, people have been just the idea behind what they were saying before with like how Modern Warfare 2 was gonna get like an expansion of campaign and have that be a thing pretty much, and then they actually just kind of scratched that idea and they were like, oh, we're gonna keep on using Modern Warfare 2's properties throughout 2023 into 24. Like they did make that announcement like in the early days of Modern Warfare 2. Obviously, we have Modern Warfare 3. And like I said, for something about this is really gonna start hitting me in my feelings really strongly. I'm really excited for this. I think there's also like a lot of things that come into mind too that I really am like trying to just manifest is that um they've already made it very clear that with the game's release, Modern Warfare 3, everything in Modern Warfare 2 will come out in Modern Warfare 3. And additionally, on top of that, we're not getting like a segue mix of it. We're not going to go from like Modern Warfare 2 or like 1 to like Black Ops and that kind of thing, you know? There's not like an in between. Ever since they did Modern Warfare 2, they've been cracking at the game and just working on it as much as they can. And we're getting the direct sequel for Modern Warfare 3, and a lot of it just really looks so clean. So obviously, there's not enough information for us to go off of, but for the gameplay video, there wasn't like a ton of gameplay per se. A lot of it was still pretty cinematic, but they did a really fantastic job of giving you every like hint that you could possibly need to understand that they're really throwing everything at us with Modern Warfare 2 in mind, and also with what's to come with MW3. So I'm looking forward to it. Now, this is obviously a very far away from now, but in theory, right? If they end up creating like a Modern Warfare 4 campaign mode, then the way how 3 will end and kind of lead the direction of what they're doing is really exciting to me also. But I wouldn't want them to come out with 3 and then another year comes out and then we get 4. I'd like for them to actually kind of like give whatever developing team, like Treyarch, for example, or whomever that it is, right? I would love for them to do the remake scenario scene for Black Ops and then have that segue into it well also. Because when Black Ops 1 came out, it took place in the 60s, which is cool. Black Ops 2 immediately went to the future and they went in that direction, and then we know the rest from there. So for them to actually expand on the Black Ops 1 campaign, I feel like it would be phenomenal if they actually did that. And then even had like a Black Ops 2 thing come out in the far future, and then it continues from Black Ops 1 story, but not going into the future. It's still like that 1960s, 70s era sort of thing, and then we find out what's going on. So I think that the writers that are working on the campaign mode are really hard at work, and this has already been a wild experience for me. I loved campaign for both Modern Warfare 2019 and 2, like 100% without question. Now, for the multiplayer experience and for the Warzone experience and all the other fun stuff in between, we'll see what comes with the future as well, because obviously they're going to be adding a lot more to that, right? We're going to get a multiplayer reveal trailer in the future for sure. They've already confirmed a lot of really fun details. The maps, every single map in Modern Warfare 2 is getting a remaster launch and being put into the game on release day. We'll see how well they hold that word to truth, and I'm sure that they're going to also provide us with a whole different map that's going to be different from Al Mazrah for Warzone 2 experience. And not to mention, they're probably going to keep on like expanding on what's to come for that game. Now, I know that some people might be, curious about what's that going to look like, so we just got to be patient and wait and see what they unfold with us. So right now, as far as the campaign goes for Modern Warfare 3, I'm really hyped for it, and I can't wait because I feel like every single direction that they've gone with it, it's been just like a phenomenal like 6-7 hour movie, like constantly. And I hate to admit it, but I'm liking the remake story more than the original trilogy. Obviously, the original trilogy set the pace. That might be a bit of a hot take too, so I'm sorry in advance. But the original trilogy set a really good pace for what the story was laid out for, and it was phenomenal. For us to get like a modern rendition of that campaign in today's time period it's been unbelievable. It's just so wonderful, and I've loved it. So, we're going to get a lot more information, of course, as the time goes on. I'm sure that Twitter is probably trending like crazy right now. We got this man running amok. It's going to be insane. And of course, we got ourselves the cool weapon vault edition stuff coming in too. So there's a lot of stuff to look out for. There is, and I'm really, really looking forward to it too. There's also some subject stuff to see here too. I see, actual launch date of the multiplayer beta and campaign early access are set to change. Something about the minimum open beta will be is 2 days, right? Limited time only for the access. So, like I said, this trailer is giving us a lot of really juicy details about what's to come with Modern Warfare 3. But at the same time, I also love that the color is red for some reason. It seems weird, but I really, really am enjoying that it's red. So there's obviously a lot of content to come. We're gonna get more details, everything that we can possibly think of. This operator pack will be sick. The vault stuff will be cool with the weapons, the black cell stuff. They're giving us a lot of really cool stuff, which is cool. And so we just gotta wait and look forward to what's to come. So hope you guys enjoy the trailer. I'm definitely gonna keep on rewatching this again. and it's going to be amazing. So let's go ahead and watch it one last time and let it boot.
We need to roll under the radar to get this done.
Let's make sure they don't see the sunrise.
We need to know if he's working with Moscow.
We're in position.
Let's go to work, Bravo. He knows you're coming.
Copy that.
This is devastation on a global scale.
We have 2 missiles incoming. If you are there, get out.
It's killing civilians.
Visual on target. We need medevac now.
He wants a world war.
Pre-order the Vault Edition and get the Nemesis Operator Pack and the Fate Weapon Vaults. The Season 1 Black Cell Bundle with 50 tier skips and more.